Hey, what's up, creepers and geekers? Chris the Atari Creep. How's everyone doing today? I do know that this is fairly old news by way of the samurai, so to speak. But I felt like the other videos were actually more important. This is just kind of a fun, fluff kind of situation. And I'm surprised I give a shit as much as I do, even though it's not a lot. But GameStop is pivoting, as it says here, to retro gaming at select locations. Now, it's my understanding that they already had some locations that had cases of retro stuff. But it looks like now they're actually converting some of their locations directly into retro stores because physical media is going bye-bye. All because of fucking lazy people. Oh. So, where's that little bubble graphic thing here? Here it is, down here. So apparently this is the spectrum of shit that you can expect from GameStop as far as what they will be carrying. I don't know if they're going to have anything pre-NES. But they're turning some of their stores into strictly retros, and believe it or not, though it's not a great deal, I'm kind of digging this. I really am. I think it's something they probably should have integrated slowly over time. And maybe they have, and I just don't know. Maybe I'm just too fucking stupid to know. But I honestly, since they were doing the retro stuff, knowing that physical media was dying, I think they should have been smart enough to slowly start, you know, you get a store with this much modern, this much retro, and then slowly start doing this, you know, until it becomes, you know, I mean, it'll be kind of like that, right? Because we still have somewhat modern games out there on disc. But let's read a little bit. As usual, I don't read the whole thing. I just kind of skim over it and just get the gist of it. The idea is just to give you the information, and if you care to, you know, pursue more knowledge, then absolutely have fun. GameStop is pivoting to retro games at select locations. As the industry moves to digital media, the retailer struggles to adapt. Well, you can't really adapt to something like that. If your entire business is no longer going to be sustainable for brick and mortar, physical things, you know, eventually, I would say at least within the next 5 years, you would start seeing a lot more closures. But I don't know, who the fuck am I to know anything, right? The company is betting on the old school, which I don't know if that is. Let me ask you a question. I'm on board with this. I can't wait to see one. I want to go into one and see GameStop selling some of these games that I haven't purchased at GameStop for well over a decade, you know? But let me ask you a question. Do you think it's a little late for this? Because you got to think about it. Is the retro game market still strong enough where this will hold? I know there are still retro game stores out there, and unfortunately this could fuck with that. You know, I have a friend of mine, a guy I went to school with. He was a few years below me, but he has a game shop in Salem, Massachusetts called Second Chance Gaming, or Second Chance Games, one of the two. A really nice guy, and he has built his business from a tiny little fucking corner of a mostly Mexican swap meet to his own location in this town called Lynn, in the middle. I mean, like you had to look for it. It was technically a neighborhood. To a nice giant location in Salem, Massachusetts. Really nice guy. If you're in the area, look for Second Chance Gaming or Second Chance Retro. There's another one called Gaming Zone or something like that. That dude's he'll rip you off. They're not that great. I've been there a few times, and he'll tell you anything to get a fucking game in your hand, you know? It is what it is. The retailer announced that the retro GameStop locations in the post on X, Twitter, the company is also has a website where you can, well, I mean, haven't they had that on there already? For location. Oh, okay, so this is basically to find the stores. I apologize. I got like 20 things going on today. I got to do this and get the fuck out. So here's a list of what we can expect. Of course, it's going to start at the fucking NES. Genesis. Why is there no Master System? That's what I want to know. No Master System, no money from me. I don't collect any of this stuff anyway. I mean, my Sega Genesis has a flash card. I'm good. I'm good with it. I don't like Game Boy, although I still own one Game Boy game. It might even be over here, actually. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. Nope. Oh, yeah, it is. It's Dr. Franken, because I collect Frankenstein memorabilia. Let's see. N64 we don't like. Sega Saturn. I really don't have much experience with the Sega Saturn, honestly. Never owned one. Hardly have ever played one, if at all. I'm sure I have. The original PlayStation I dig, you know. I want to play Blasto so bad. Anyone got a copy of Blasto? Let me know. Let me know. But now you start getting into this stuff here. I just can't care. I just can't care. But I mean, overall, it's a good move. It's a way to keep alive, especially since their actual business is turning like into nothing. It's turning into nothing. I know you can still buy and download the games, but I don't give a shit how you fucking spin it. You're buying nothing. You're buying nothing that you have control over. So, you know, like the meme says, if buying a game is not owning it, then pirating it is not stealing it. Guys, thank you always so much for watching. I know you didn't really gain much from that, but I figured I'd at least talk about it. Not because of any other reason than this is actually modern news that I actually care about. I really think it's a great idea. I hope one opens up locally here. And I think it would be fun. I wish they were a little bit more diverse in what they're selling. But I get it. They have to go by numbers. And, you know, how often do people go in there asking for Atari stuff? You know, I may be into Kaboom, and I'm going to play it here in a few minutes just to get sneak one more score into the High School Squad Challenge. But I got Freddy Krueger here blocking the TV. But let me know down in the comments if you're excited, or do you not give a shit? Or is this a bad idea? Let me know. Guys, thank you always so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Wherever in the world you are, I hope you're doing well. Thumbs up, thumbs down. All feedback to the Creep is positive. And until next time, take care. Creep it real. And bye-bye. Now, if I could just have my hand on the mouse so I could shut this off proper.